Hello, you awesome friends. Welcome to our Sydney Lockdown Zoom. This is your host, Edwards here. I'm in Parramatta and we are in COVID Delta Central. We manufacture COVID Delta Central to export it across Australia. So it's crazy times, but glad to have you with us. Feel free to unmute and give everyone a round of applause. So hit that unmute key. Round of applause. Just great having you. Absolute winners with us. So just a big thank you for coming. Now, I was just going to say, we've got a wonderful Zoom. We've got an hour together. And if you are listening to the recording, please connect with everyone. If you're live on the line, thank you for coming. Now, just to dive into things, we're starting nice and early, so we're going to have new people coming in. But one of our meetup leaders is here today. We've got the amazing Amir Meshal. Amir, did you want to unmute and say a quick hello? What's going on, Amir?
Absolutely. Hello, Ed. Hello, everybody. I thought I'd learn a little bit from some of the other wonderful people that I've been seeing on Zoom, and that is to get a little headset with a noise-cancelling microphone. So I hope that it's coming through loud and clear. So if it's coming through loud and clear, give me a thumbs up, guys. Can you all hear me? Thumbs up. Fantastic.
Gotcha.
Ed, I really love the Zooms that you're running. It saves us travel time. It saves us having to try to deal with fighting and hiding and jumping between different modes of transport and modalities. And the main thing is really we're here to connect with each other. So we're here for the networking. We're here to meet each other. And that's saving us the time and getting us the efficiency of being in our own home or at the office is just so much easier. So thank you again, Ed, for running this type of event.
Oh, thank you. And before we bounce over to Mei Chang, who just joined us, we'll bounce over to Mei Chang shortly. We'll give her a minute. She just logged in. Amir, can you give us some networking tips for everyone to get the most out of the Zoom experience, be it they're watching the recording or here live?
Well, I guess everybody is a little bit different. The things that are similar between us are going to be the bit that attracts you to the person on this Zoom that you think you want to reach out to. So it's useless to reach out to everybody in the world, but there will be somebody out there that can build a bridge for you to get you from where you want to go to where you want to get to. Find that bridge maker. Find that person that can help you get from A to B without having to spend your own time and pivot using somebody else's experience. So please reach out to me if I can be of any help with any real estate things. I've been a buyer's agent. I've worked with sellers, with property managers, with utilities connectors, anything to do with properties and real estate, feel free to reach out to me. But anything that you find tonight as useful, send a hello, connect, and make it useful for both parties.
Oh, my God, beautiful. Can we have Amir a round of applause? Amir, great having you with us, my friend. And before we bounce over to May, just to add to what Amir's saying, please use the group chat. So be it you want to say hello or you want to stay quiet, use the group chat. Say hello in the group chat, share your links to your LinkedIn, share your links to your website, whatever you got. Use the group chat and keep the discussion going. And also the beauty of Zoom as well is you can do you might share your LinkedIn link to the whole group, or you might find someone on the line that you want to talk to, send them a private message and keep the conversation going and make this opportunity work for you. So we actually got Mei Chang here, who's one of our wonderful Sydney meetup leaders. Mei Chang, how are you? Great having you with us.
Well, thank you, Ed, for the warmest welcome, and apologies to all for being late. I'm normally 1 minute early.
Hey,
This very, and I was just trying to fix up my landing page for my new website, which was launched today. So again, welcome to all. I'm the Sydney Meetup leader, and if I could hug all of you or give you a handshake, when we do physically meet, would love to. So welcome. So I'm a brand strategist and marketer running my business, Agility Marketing. And I help my clients to unleash the voice in their brand. And that is also the name of the book that I'm about to launch in 2 weeks' time. So very excited about it. And I love to get to know all of you. And as Amir says, sometimes we can't reach out to everybody, and there's some familiar faces here. But at least between now and the next meeting that you go to, if you could even have that virtual coffee or that beer with 1 or 2 people, you are actually building relationships that helps to extend your brand and your marketing. So thank you.
Oh, brilliant. May Chang, well said. Just before you go, can you give us some more networking tips on how people can get the most out of the Zoom?
I think, even with Zoom, like where I see now, all of us have our names down, but it'll be good to have your full name so that we could actually, search out each other on LinkedIn or any of the social media. And sometimes even with that, by even having your business name attached to that, again, people can search. So hopefully those are just kind of like easy tips to just maneuver.
Excellent. And again, on Zoom, the simple way to change your name is just hit over your gallery portrait, just hit the right mouse button. You should have rename at the bottom. So easier to rename. May Chang, we love you. May, a round of applause. May, big thank you. Now, I've noticed we've got the legendary Thomas Dean on the line, and I know Thomas is just wishing to say hello. Thomas Dean, how are you, man? What's going on?
Mate, what's the word for it? If I was any better, I'd have to fall off my chair.
Oh my God. And we don't want you falling off your chair because that's unsafe.
It's been incredible. It's been a hell of a week. It's just been moving so quickly. I've jumped on the old new platform of Clubhouse. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, where you don't type. It's all about just talking.
Ooh.
And basically I've been talking to a lot of people all around the world, and I've met this gentleman over in America that's got a platform where basically we can do websites under 3 hours now. Up and down. So I've basically am starting to bring on that into the service of Dino Visual Design, and we just keep adding services. Ed, I don't know. It's just one of them things. There's not many clients come in, so I'll just add another service. So when a decent client comes in, I can just go, "What would you like?"
I like it. So broad offering to a very targeted person.
Yeah.
There you go. That's pretty much gold. And I got to say, you're kicking butt, Thomas. And what's the latest service that you've added?
The latest service we've added is, we've got the 6 months interest free now. We do organic appointment setting now. So basically we can do appointments for you, 40 appointments in a month. And if your appointments don't turn up, you don't pay.
Oof. That's pretty cool.
Now we've actually branching away from the digital marketing and going into property now. So Dino Visual Designs has started his real estate license. And as for today, from me and Amir studying hard, 2 modules down have been passed.
Oh my God. There you go. Thomas, you're just killing it, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Amir. Edward.
Amir, there you go. We sound like two Persians, don't we? Amir and Edward. My name's actually, bit of trivia for you. My name's actually Ahmed, but Edward's my Western version. Much more cooler. So there you go.
Yeah.
A round of applause to Thomas. Thomas, we love your work. I just want to bounce over to Jackie for the moment. We had Jackie on before the event started, and it's incredible what Jackie does. Jackie, did you want to say hello to the room and tell us a bit about what you're doing, what you're up to?
Yeah, so I opened my practice a year ago in the middle of COVID. I work with passion. So I have a background before, my life before a lawyer I was a counsellor. I studied psychology. So I've brought that experience and training into the family law arena, which is really, really helpful because you need a good handle on psychology to be one step ahead of the experts that the family court uses. So that's a bit of a background about what I do. I'm building a good relationship with my clients is absolutely critical for me. So I will meet with clients before we start working together, make sure we're a good fit for each other, because personalities are so important. in family law, being able to work with a particular client or their family to get the outcomes that they need.
Oh.
So there you go. That's a bit about what I do.
Oh, incredible. Can we have a round of applause to Jackie? Jackie, we love your work. And please share your LinkedIn link and go for it.
Thank you. I will.
We're going to have to bounce over to Justin Evans. We're talking to, and he's wearing a nice black top like yours too. We're talking to Justin Evans just before the event started, but let's pretend that never happened. Justin, did you want to unmute, say hello, tell us all about you?
Sure, thanks, Ed. So recently started with a fintech company. So BizPay is their name. It's a buy now, pay later for the business to business market. So think Afterpay, but specifically B2B. So if your business has invoicing that you send out to your customers, we can pay those invoices to your accounts and then provide your customers with extended trading terms. So we give them up to 4 months to pay us back. There is a small fee of 4%, but that's between us and your customer. So there's no risk for you or your business, and your customers get the extended trading terms and you get to increase your cash flow. So it's a win-win. Yeah.
Oh, very cool, Justin. And I got to say, nice shirt, by the way. We're both wearing black today. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I got dressed up just for this. You can only see the buttons.
There you go. And you're in Miranda, you were saying before off camera. Is that correct? Is that Miranda in the Shire?
Yeah, in the Shire. So we're pretty lucky here, close to the beach, so we get to stroll around. We're still in the 10K vicinity here, so a lot of room to move.
So between us, we manufacture most of Australia's COVID between the Shire and Parramatta.
Oh, really?
We need someone from Liverpool. We're manufacturing most of the COVID cases. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, cool. Not so cool.
Yeah, crazy times, huh? But just to say, Justin, great having you with us. I got to say, if you're in lockdown, I think Miranda is one of the top places you want to be locked down in, just near the beach, just beautiful.
Yeah, it's cool. It's very nice.
Yeah, beautiful. Now, Justin, share your links. Can we have a round of applause to amazing Justin? Justin, appreciate you. We're going to bounce over the amazing John Attridge and then say hello to Conrad. John Attridge, what's going on, my friend?
Hello, everybody. Even though I sound like I'm from Australia, I was grown up there and born there, but I live in the UK. So we're doing a big charity symposium coming up this Thursday. It's 9 p.m. Sydney time, and it's going to teach people how to help charities by raising additional funds without the need to find any Aussie dollars in your back pocket. So we've got a way of fundraising for charities where you can contribute a voucher to your business. So in Jackie's case, for instance, that'd be a voucher to some legal services. So to honour that voucher, you would get a new customer, obviously, and the value of that voucher gets donated to the charity. We've got a rinsing mechanism that allows the charity not to have to take back legal services, but they can buy from any of the other BBX customers globally, all 480,000 of them. So anybody that's into the charity sector and wants to help a charity, doesn't matter what it is, that's what we're doing. I'll put a link to the event on this Thursday if anyone wants to jump on. And if you miss it, give us a yell and I can give it to you on catch up.
Oh, beautiful. Round of applause to you, John. Big thank you. And just amazing. We'll bounce over to Conrad and then Naveen. Conrad, what's going on, my friend?
Hey, Edward. All good. Hope you're all staying safe. For those in Sydney, we're in lockdown for probably until September 2022. So nice to see a lot of you again. This is actually one of the highlights of of the year. Just with the amount of social distancing and networking limitations that's happening around the place. Thank goodness for stuff like Zoom and for Edward for coordinating and organising all this type of stuff. So I run a company called Symphonic Management Consulting. It's a management consulting firm. Look at it this way, it's like Bondi Rescue for businesses. I'm not the one who's drowning. I'm the one who's basically the lifesaver, helping the drowning businesses, whether that's with their strategies, whether that's with their leadership, or whether that's with their delivery execution. That's where Symphonic comes in. And, we would like to say that, we'd like to orchestrate their success. And that's where Symphonic comes in.
Conrad, great having you with us. I was just curious, actually, what part of, I know you're from Sydney, but what part of town are you from?
Camden.
Camden, man, you're out in the beautiful Camden,
Yes.
beautiful farmland and horses out there and everything.
I'm in the sticks. Yes.
There you go. Do you have like the trench coat, the lever action rifle?
Pretty close. Probably an hour from here.
Wow. And just for our sake of our friends around the world, I've actually had a lot of clients from Camden. Camden is some of the most beautiful country farmland. That's probably about, what, 1.5 hours outside of Sydney, maybe 2 hours? Is that right?
Yeah, an hour and a half, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. But beautiful place, and everyone there is super loaded. So beautiful place full of rich farmers and horsey owners. Is that a fair comment?
Yes, but I don't have a farm.
Oh, there you go. Do you have a horse?
No, I don't, but I do have bush in front of me. It's got snakes.
There you go. Close enough. Anyway,
I got
Conrad,
snakes, kangaroos and deers all over the place.
you got deers and kangaroos.
Yeah.
Next time, try and bring a kangaroo to the Zoom. Just sit him down next to you or something.
All right.
Conrad, round of applause to Conrad. Conrad, love your work.
Cheers,
I
guys.
love Camden's a beautiful place. Always brings up pleasant memories. And we've got Naveen on the line. Naveen, we'll bounce over to you, my friend. The floor is yours, Naveen.
Thanks, Ed. Pleasure to be here. So a couple of days ago, I was trying to sell my services to Conrad, and he tactfully deflected me over here. So what I do is I had the pleasure of working with Conrad about a year ago. So what I do is I am a copywriter and social media marketer. I run a small digital marketing agency, and I'm from Southwest Sydney. I'm about 20 to 30 minutes away from Conrad. I'm in the Southwest as well.
Oh, which suburb? Which suburb?
St. Andrews.
Nice place. I know
Yes,
it well.
It's very quiet and not too bad. There are no kangaroos though.
Kangaroos. But lots of COVID, like Parramatta. We're all just manufacturing COVID right now, aren't we, Naveen?
Oh yes. We're all in lockdown. It's the West and the Southwest are responsible for COVID all across Sydney somehow.
Yeah, it's you and me. You and me caused
It's
COVID.
us, yes.
It was you and me. We did it. Yeah. No, it's great having you with us, Naveen. Do you have any links or anything you can share with us? Links to your LinkedIn or your website or whatever?
Yes, I'll drop my LinkedIn now.
Pleasure. Round of applause to Naveen. Naveen, love your work. And I noticed as well, we've got a few new people online. We've got Zen on the line. We've got Rona. We've got Mark. Zen, did you want to say a quick hello or anything, Zen? Zen or?
Yeah, Zen's good. Zen's fine. Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you. I'm Zen, and I run Pricing is a Thing, which is my message to the world. I've done pricing analytics and pricing strategy for big corporates like Equifax, Standard Australia, and the likes. I've also worked in pricing for petrol companies for 3 years back in Perth.
Wow.
And I've opened Pricing is a Thing 2 years ago to help small and medium businesses do their pricing right. So we help businesses align the value metrics with what they charge for. If you want to learn more about value-based pricing, just reach out. Always happy to have a chat.
Now, while I've got you, I've always wanted to speak to someone who understands this petrol pricing, right? How the hell does that work? You probably
Very
can't
simple.
tell me. How does petrol pricing work?
So, okay. I'm trying to skip all the...
Easy answer.
Yeah, because statistical modeling is very easy to explain.
Yeah. I'm a dumb Persian guy from Parramatta, so treat me like a Westfield security guard. Nice and simple.
No, nobody is ever simple and nobody is ever stupid. I'll tell you what, and definitely not the Persian guys I met. So
no, we're actually quite smart. We're good at acting dumb. We're actually quite intelligent. So there you go.
Exactly. So here's the thing. With petrol prices, people always assume that the price is a derivative of the cost. That's only somewhat true. So actually, it has more to do with consumption trends. So if Monday is the busiest day of the week, or Friday or Thursday, and so on. And it also has something to do with a metric we in the industry call willingness to pay, and price sensitivity. So I'll say it like, I'll try and explain it very simple. When you buy a new car and you want the steering wheel, you have a very high value perception for a steering wheel. You will never buy a car without one. Now, Ed, if you buy a car for me and I'll say, hey, Ed, you need to pay me extra $200 in order to get that steering wheel. Would you pay that?
Yeah, I guess so. It would probably make sense.
Most people would punch me in the face. So here's that
gotcha.
just means you're a very nice guy.
Okay.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
High value perception does not correlate with high willingness to pay.
Gotcha.
And based on this assumption and a few more that has to do more with behavioral economics and consumer psychology, we model the price of petrol, hotel rooms, products on Amazon, you name it.
Oh, that's incredible. You just messed with my head. Zen, should we give Zen a round of applause, Zen? Love your work, man. You just screwed with my head. So I'm going to be thinking all night about petrol pricing. There you go.
Sorry, mate.
That's good. And as we've got Mark on the line with a very cool background. Mark, did you want to say hello or anything? You're very welcome to say hello if you want, Mark.
I know I've been here before, just a different background. Can you hear me?
Oh, I know you. It's the Mark.
Yeah. It's just a bit of a new background. So I was looking forward to coming to Novotel today, but of course things happen.
Tell us a bit about you, Mark. Please say hello.
Hello. Not much to tell. I'm still looking at options. I'm happy with what I'm doing. Just managing insurance at the moment, and just looking for opportunities out there at the moment. So just looking at investing at the moment. So I know there's people about property and stocks as well. So I'm just looking at options and looking invest some money very soon. So just looking to manage my finances this month.
Oh, pleasure. Well, great having you with us, Mark, and feel free to share your links if you want to connect and that sort of thing. Beautiful. Love your work. Round of applause to Mark. We'll bounce over to Rona and then John Varney. Rona, did you want to say a quick hello? And great having you with us, Rona.
Hello, everyone. Okay. Yeah, I'm having an internet issue.
Oh,
okay, so by the way, I'd like to thank you, Edward. Hi, Conrad. Hi, Amir. Thank you for taking the time to greet me on my birthday last week. I really do appreciate it.
Happy birthday, so Rona. Is it 22 or 22 or 23?
28. Okay. Okay, so I work with Priya Mishra in Corporality Global. So what we do, we are a sales and marketing agency, and yeah, we do lead generation sales, website blueprint, sales strategy, everything that you need to know. I'm gonna put it here on the chat box. And also this 26th August 2021, Corporality Global will bring its special guest speakers, Ian Hunt and Nicholas Ashton, for our upcoming networking event. So the speakers are gonna talk about the latest solar power technology and everything that can heal businesses, economies, and the world in general. And yeah, so that's it. Thank you.
Oh my God. Rona Grahamis, round of applause to you, Rona, and absolutely appreciate you. And of course, we've got John Varney. John, great having you with us. Tell us, unmute and tell us all about you, John. Hit that unmute key. Oh, try again, John. Yeah, there you go. Gotcha.
Okay, hello, everybody.
Gotcha.
Few familiar faces. So my business is called Amplify Influence, and we're focused mainly on working with event organizers and conference centers to help make networking a safer event through the use of these. So these are smart contactless cards that are being issued out to exhibitors and to attendees, and then they can network with everybody there by either tapping, or if you want to try it, you can just do a scan of my QR code if that's coming up clear, and you'll find we can do a lead swap without touching each other, which in Sydney is very important because we can't go anywhere near. So if you do the scan, you'll get a lead form, you fill it in, and then we'll swap. But we can also tap business card details, promotional material, everything else. We're lucky. We've secured a very large contract in Korea with the convention center there, who do about 200 or 300 events a year. And we've also connected up with a major social platform, which I'm far too old to be part of, but nevertheless, I'm now one of them, and they'll be using it for their events and parties and connecting up their influencers and all sorts of fun stuff. So that's what I do.
Legendary, John, and just want to say, really appreciate it. Can we give John a round of applause?
Why, thank you.
Now, what I want to do is we're about halfway through the networking event so far. It goes for up to an hour. I think now's a great time to take a photo, so we can take a group photo together, because just to let you know, it is being recorded. So once the Zoom is over, I'll upload the photo and recording. So let's take a photo, shall we, friends? Now, to take a photo, I'll use Snagit to grab the screen, but lean towards the camera, look in the lens so your eyes are on camera, and hold the pose so I can get a good shot. So smile, hold the pose, and 3, 2, 1. Love your work. Hold. How was the photo? It was magnificent. So give yourself all a round of applause. And there you go. So I'm just going to say we're about halfway through, and at the halfway through mark, what we do is if no one has fitness training, I do it. If someone on the line has fitness training, we get them to lead them through some stretches. So has anyone got, and if not, it defaults back to me. He's got a little bit of fitness training. Who here has some fitness training and some formal fitness training? If you do, put up your hand. Absolutely no one. So guess what? Edward's is now your PT. But just to let you know, I've been doing 100 push-ups a day. And can I get a thumbs up? Can I show off for a second? Do I have permission to show off? What do you think of this, huh? Is that getting beef? Is that getting bigger or what? Is that beef? You know what that is? 100% Persian beef is what it is. There you go. Now, 100% Australian beef. So there you go. I've been doing 100 push-ups a day. So I'm going to take us through the desk stretches. So if you want, please don't knock over your PC or spill your cup of water. We're going to do some desk stretches. So easiest thing to do is just simply lean back, center, punch your PC, and just simply interlock your fingers and push forward like that. But really try and move your shoulders forward, so you're sort of unlocking your shoulders. Okay, just hold there. Then what you do is, keeping your fingers locked, pull it straight up. Oh, that feels good. And really unlock your shoulders as much as you can and really feel it. Then what you do is you then release your hands and bring it down like such and back there like that, and really unlock your shoulders. Excellent. Now, the next one we're going to do is and I don't know about you, who here gets tight necks? I get really bad tight necks. Raise your hand if you get tight necks like me. Yep, a few of us do. This is a good one. I get really bad necks all the time. So this is what you simply do. Now, we're going to do a head roll, but do it very slowly. So don't rush through it because you can injure yourself, but we're going to do a head roll together, but you do it really slowly. If you rush it, you can actually injure yourself. So what we do is slowly, if you feel any pain, don't push through it, but just slowly tilt your head back. And then what you do is slowly touch your ear to your shoulder as much as you can and slowly bring it around like such. And please don't rush it. If you feel any pain, don't push through it. Go back and then go in the opposite direction. Nice and slow. And to finish off, just forward and back. There we go. So how do we feel? Do we feel better with those exercises? That's the spirit. There you go. So what I do is we're about halfway through. I want to open up the floor to you winners. So if you want to say something to the room, be it you want to promote something or give some advice or drop a red pill, put up your hand if you want to say something to the room. Open floor we've got now. Put up your hand or just go for it. Who wants to say something to the room? Otherwise, you have to hear from me more. Mei Chang, the floor is yours.
Guys, do you have a pot of gold in your backyard? I guess if you all have websites, then you do, because your website is your most valued person or employee. it works the hardest 24/7. It's a concierge, it is a customer service rep, it is a billing platform. So really that is like, you got to like learn how to mine your website as an extended brand and marketing arm as well. So hope you could really reflect that brand of yours in your website. Hope that's a red pill.
Now, on that note, did you say you had a new website before, Mei Chang? Is that correct?
Yes, I've today launched my new website. So as a small business, it's also another extension of people checking on your credibility, on what you do. And this is where it gets kind of so exciting to be able to slowly but consistently build your brand up, whether you're a startup or a seasoned business person. You're always evolving. And as where does was it Thomas who mentioned that, hey, when there's quieter times, you can add a list of services and products so that there is a rich proposition when your clients check you out.
Have you got the link to your website? What's the website link? I want to look at it now. Who wants to look at Mei Chang's website now? I certainly do. Have you got the link so we can all check it
yes.
out?
Okay. Yes. Let's go to somebody else first, and I'll get the link.
We'll buy Mei some time. Beautiful. Round of applause to you, Mei.
I'll give you a quick red pill, Ed. I saw this the other day, which I really liked, and it said luck. And a lot of people talk about luck and how lucky they are and how lucky they become and how luck plays a part in their life. And I read this thing. It says that luck is when readiness intersects with opportunity.
I like that because you can have an opportunity come your way, but you can totally F it up or not be able to take hold of it. That is such a red pill, John. I love it. I love it. So we're going to read it again. I like it. It's messing with my head. I like it. Luck is when readiness intersects with opportunity. Yeah, because you can have a lot of opportunities go by and you just miss them or you can't react to them. That's happened to me many times. Love your work, John. Who else wants to say hello to the room, be it share an idea or talk about something cool? Who? Amir, I was waiting for you, Amir. Go for it.
This is a mixture of a red pill and a bit of an action step. So the regular thing to do is to try to get people motivated to do something that they haven't done before. But the fact is that you only really want to work with the people that want to be worked with.
Yeah.
So why would you waste your energy on somebody that isn't ready to do what they should be doing? The trick is to read the room, to work out how many people are actually going to take advice if they've been given advice, and how many people are just looking to complain and bitch about the problem. Once you've worked out who's just complaining and isn't ready to do an action step, then your job is easy. Only work with the guys that are ready and willing to be worked with. Offer your services, do your magic, but don't waste your energy on somebody that doesn't deserve it. At the end of the day, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. If you could communicate with the horse and say to the horse, there's not going to be another drink for 600 kilometers, the horse would probably drink. But yeah, you can't communicate to horses.
Yeah.
You can only try.
And some horses are really stupid, and no matter how much you say, there's no more water coming. They just won't comply no matter what you do.
I heard this once. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. But you could put a heck of a lot of salt in their food.
I like it. All right, round of applause. So there you go. I was thinking something more violent. I was thinking more AFP style, like hold a revolver on its head, but that still won't work. There you go. They'll just go, no, shoot me, Ed.
Oh, it's the glue that keeps us all together, isn't it?
There you go. We love the AFP. That's going to be a great red pill for me. Who else wants to share a red pill or just talk about themselves? Who wants to say something? All right. So if no one's going to put up their hand, that defaults back to Edward's ear. So I want to. Can I share a red pill with you, beautiful, sexy people? Can I share a red pill with you, people? Got it. Okay. No one agreed to that. I just assumed that you wanted to hear it. So here's my red pill I want to share with you winners. And this is one thing that I do as well. I've actually, and Amir knows I do this. Amir's a very smart guy. Mei Chang know I do it. Whenever I run an event, be it I run a networking event or a webinar, or be it more when I attended other people's events before I started running my own, one of the biggest things that I do as a networking leader is that, or even if it's just a visiting event, like a business chamber event pre-virus, is that I might meet 20 or 30 people that night, but I was always interested in just that one person. So whenever I run an event, I'm always interested in that one person who I'm going to go after, that one person I make contact with. And Amir is very aware that I do this, and so is May. That's the biggest thing. And I love Amir's point, because one of the criticisms I make of myself was I used to go to events and I used to try to make contact with everyone, which is actually a disaster because you can't do it. But whenever I go to an event or run an event, I just pick that one person and go after them. And when I say go after them, that can be, in the modern sense, that can be jump on a Zoom. You just might connect on LinkedIn. You might have a quick WhatsApp call. So one of the biggest things I say to you is not just our Zooms, but any event you go to, be on the prowl for that one person you really get along with. So, for example, Jackie, who's no longer with us, she had to jump off the call. I immediately pegged Jackie because in our network, we're looking for more lawyers to join. So I was immediately going to go after Jackie. So that's kind of the way you want to look at things. And this is one of the biggest things that served me. So whenever you run an event, there'll probably be one or two people on the Zoom right now that really resonate with you and you resonate with them. Reach out to them personally, jump on a Zoom and go for it. What do we think of that advice? Do you think who thinks I'm completely incorrect or on the money? So thumbs down if you think Ed's wrong, and thumbs up if you think Ed's probably correct. That's the spirit. There you go. Love your work. So I just want to say it's been a great event so far. And just a few quick things while I've got you legendary winners. Just a quick one. As you know, we're in massive lockdown in a lot of parts of Australia right now. I'm just going to give you, while you're all here, I'm just going to tell you some of our upcoming events, because we've got Zooms all week. So just to let you know, and I'll share the links now. Tomorrow, being Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. So tomorrow, Wednesday, 6:30 p.m., I'm running another networking Zoom. This is actually aimed at the Central Coast. So be it you're from Central Coast, New South Wales or not, we've got a networking Zoom tomorrow, Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Sydney time. So again, you have to be from Central Coast. This was originally a face-to-face converted Zoom. So if you want to come to our Zoom tomorrow, click that link and book in right now. The next one we've got a big week of Zooms, is on Thursday. Thursday, 8 p.m. Sydney time is our regular weekly event, which is 8 p.m. Sydney time. It's our international event. So I'll share that link right now. So again, if you want to come, just book in right now. And Friday, we've got a Zoom. We've got absolutely insane. It's an insane week. Again, the World Chain events. Friday is an interesting one because Friday is actually a combination of two face-to-face events that both got converted to Zoom. So it's a combination of a Sydney afternoon drinks event plus our Brisbane network events. That's Friday, 2:30 p.m. our time. So if you want to come to that one, link is here. Please book in right on now. So please book into none of them, book into all of them, whatever you want, which is all very, very, very cool. So I just want to say a big thank you. I just want to bounce over to Mei Chang for the moment. Mei, do you want to tell us a little bit about your book and your book launch coming up? So unmute and tell us everything, Mei. You have to unmute first.
So excited to talk. So in 2 weeks' time, on a Friday, Friday the 20th, at 2:30, I will be having a online book launch party, and I'll be very much excited because Edward is going to do a bit of an interview with me. So my book is very much a passion project, because I so believe that all of us have our brands. And from the minute that you're born, you have a personal brand, and because it's kind of like so organically that we carry this brand and we carry the expectations of other people, family and friends. Sometimes the brand or the expectation of others mold us. But particularly when you run your own business, you're more kind of like attuned to how you need to project that brand out compared to if you're a corporate employee. Most of the time, it's really then very much aligned by your behavior and abiding to the code of conduct. But once you have your own business, that's a different thing. And how you project that out, it's so much fun. You can have a character, but you can play so many different personalities. And that's some of those little golden nuggets I think we'll chat about, isn't it, Ed?
Exactly. You just want to find your insights. And I'm just so pumped. And just to clarify the date as well, I just shared the link before. It is 2:30 p.m. on Friday, the 20th of August. So not this Friday, of course, but next Friday. So make sure you book in and join us for that one. So there you go.
We'd love to see all of you guys. If you like to hang out and have a party with us.
There you go. So
is there drinks, mate?
Pardon?
Are there drinks?
Your most favorite drink. Just come.
Excellent.
Yeah. I'm giving out virtual Dom Perignon. So any drink you want comes from Ed's virtual bar. So I'll give you a virtual drink that you can virtually get inebriated with. So there you go. And while we've got you, John, John, I have a feeling there's something you want to say in the room. Do you have some big red pill or bit of advice you want to give us? What's on your mind?
There's two Johns. This one or John?
Oh, we'll do both. We'll do John Varney. We'll do John Varney first. Go, Varney.
Well, I think my red pill, I got a really good Facebook. I just want to find it. Hold on. Hopefully people don't find it offensive. I try and keep it clean.
Everything's offensive these days.
That's true. So you got to be careful. Okay. So I don't know if you can see the picture, but that's my red pill.
Classy is when you have a lot to say, but you choose to remain silent in front of idiots. I mean, fools. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. One of my friends actually, he's actually Humongous from YouTube. I don't know if you remember. He was actually a YouTube sensation called Humongous. He got in trouble with this feminist. Crazy videos. And his name's Rudy Pantoja. And he's quite a big following on Facebook and Insta. He once shared a photo of a rock, just a picture of a rock, and said, I bet you this rock can start a fight, because everything's offensive. And a bunch of people called the rock racist, including me. So there you go. We just had to start a fight over nothing. So I don't know. I think the world's getting too sensitive these days. Do you think that's the case, John Varney?
Completely. Yes, it's gone beyond a joke, my humble view. When I have to sign off going, he, she, it, we, they, you shall call me it. No, thank you. It's
on that
with
one,
the social platform that I'm working with, I have to be very careful to abide by their kind of terms. So the young generation is far more sensitive to that than I think us oldies.
There are a few young people that are very red-pilled, though. I've known a few of them. They are the most red-pill people you meet. So I do commend some of the young people for at least shining a light of hope for other young people. Yeah. On that note, actually, I was trying this on my LinkedIn. You know the whole pronoun thing? I actually was going to edit my pronouns. I was going to say commander and knight, but I couldn't do it. It just forced. And LinkedIn already thought of that. I was like, I could call myself commander or something, but it wouldn't let me do it. So LinkedIn already counted my pushing back on the system. So I was very sad, John Varney. It really hurt me right here. No, crazy. Who else wants to share an idea or a thought?
I just put up in the thing before, anybody that wants to adjust their settings on Zoom calls to give minimize the background noise of dogs barking and all sorts of things. There's a little setting video that I just sent a link to. So if you just follow the instructions on the video, it takes 2 seconds and you can get a better clarity with your Zoom calls.
Shall we reshare that? Here's the link here. I'm actually going to open it with you. Let's open it together, shall we? I'm curious now. Let's have a look. So, oh yeah, cool. Very nice. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I got to say, in all honesty, I was pretty dark on Zoom when Zoom sort of came to prominence in 2010. I was pretty dark on Zoom, but I tell you what, Zoom's actually impressed me. I think the Zoom company's done a very good job of upgrading their platform. So I tell you what, I was very dark on Zoom, but I'm becoming a bit of a fan these days. I think the company's done a very good job on their platform. Who here thinks, in all fairness, Zoom's done a very good job of upgrading their platform? I think it's very good. I was very dark on Zoom. Now I'm even considering using Zoom webinars. So that's how far that I've gone. So there you go. I'm actually very, very happy with Zoom. And they've done a great job of upgrading the platform. But I'm thinking about Teams though. And oh my God, I was just thinking, one of our friends from Queensland just came in. She's dangerous. She's extremely powerful. And I always say she doesn't carry a weapon because she is the weapon. I even sent her a referral the other day, and the referral came back to me saying, yeah, I'm definitely considering hiring her. We've got Maria on the line. Let's ambush Maria now. Maria, do you want to say a quick hello? Welcome.
Hi, Ed. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you. Finally got on.
Oh, it's good. We're going to finish in about 10 minutes, but do you want to tell us a bit about you before we wind up, Maria?
Yeah, sure. So I'm an NLP trainer as well as a coach, and I help businesses attract their ideal clients and sell with more charisma. So essentially, we help your business grow through NLP trainings and coaching.
Oh, that's just too cool. And what was interesting, actually, is one of our clients and community members, she actually did all this NLP training and everything. And then she came back and it turned out to be Maria. So there you go. It's a very small world that we live in, Maria.
Sure is.
Yeah. Now, Maria's really cool. Maria's based in the Sunshine Coast of Australia. And just for the sake of it, Sunshine Coast is basically Florida, a beautiful place. Now I was just going to say as well, Maria, we're actually in the part where we're sharing ideas. Do you have any red pills or ideas you want to drop on our audience? Any ideas you want to share?
I guess I don't. Oh yeah, because Sydney's still currently in lockdown, isn't it?
Yeah, we're manufacturing COVID like it's going out of fashion. It's great.
Yeah. So one of the things that I actually put a post up the other week saying what would be one thing you'd actually tell someone starting out new in business, and I think that would be having multiple streams to know how to diversify your business. So, for example, how you can have a bricks and mortar business, but also transfer that online or other avenues to be able to do that. So you've got some diversity in how you can generate income in your business.
Oh, it's just incredible, Maria. And and by the way, that referral really liked you. He came back to me and he says, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with Maria. So hopefully he'll give you some money. So there you go.
Thanks, Ed. Appreciate it.
Pleasure. I was going to say as well, who else was an idea? We've got about 10 minutes left until we finish. Anyone else want to share anything with the audience or just whatever? You want to say anything? Well, in that case, then now Maria's here. I actually want to take another photo if it's okay. I think we should take another photo because Maria's is not only a very powerful yay, but she's a very attractive lady. And I want to put her in the photo because we'll get more views. So there you go. So if you want to be in this photo, what I want you to do is turn on your webcam, lean forward as much as you can, and do a different pose than you did last time, but hold the pose. So do something different. I'm going to do I'm going to be Asian for the moment. So I'm going to do the Asian V. There you go, which I know May would like and my Asian wife would. So hold the pose, big smile. 3, 2, 1, hold the pose. Excellent. That was a significant upgrade over our previous photo. We're all just really good looking. So I just want to say a big thank you, big welcome. And I actually just want to share with you just a few thoughts I have with you legendary people. Now, just to let you know, I'm almost 100,000 followers on LinkedIn. I'm very excited. I've been thinking about this day for a long time. I was going to hit 100,000 followers on LinkedIn. And a lot of people have come back to me and said, Ed, how do you grow your follower count on LinkedIn? And the biggest thing that I've learned is really share great content and connect with people. So one thing that I look back on over the past 2 years is that the reason why I've done very, very well with LinkedIn and building my business through it and all that and going international, which I'm really grateful for, is through sharing really good content. And a lot of people say, okay, that's great. And what kind of content should I share? You know, it's simple as I actually found just being positive, sharing inspirational content. You don't have to share technical stuff all the time to really succeed with content on LinkedIn. So I found that very, very, very powerful. The other thing I found very powerful as well is you might even consider running your own Zoom. So for example, this week I'm running about 6 different Zooms. It's a bit insane, but usually every week I run 1 to 2 events every week on a standard week, which works out really well. So you might start running your own weekly webinars, your own weekly Zooms. You might be doing something every week to really help you stand out. So just a few ideas I want to share with you, absolute winners. So it's all good. But John, great having you with us. John just had a run. And I just want to say as well, you people are absolutely amazing. So we'll aim to finish up in the next few minutes. Does anyone want to say anything before we finish up? Because if there's anything you want to say before we go into closing thoughts. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do then is we're going to enter what I call closing thoughts. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up to 3 people from the room to share a closing thought. Now, a closing thought is something you just want to leave the audience to keep it thinking. It's something I tend to control. So I like to pick people for the closing thought. So I know what it is, Justin Evans, but I just see you sitting there, Justin, and I just want to get a closing thought from you. You see a man of mystery and wisdom. What's a closing thought you want to share with the audience, Justin?
Closing thought. I guess try to focus on what's really important in life. So I guess we're all busy, everyone's always busy. But I've had, recently I've had some bad news with family. My uncle's diagnosed with cancer and he's only got 6 months to live. And I see my cousins and my auntie, and nothing else matters but what they've heard, that bad news, right? So when you break everything down, busy with business, with work, all this other stuff, all that really matters is what really matters, right? So I think that's what I think sometimes, when I go for a walk in the morning with my partner, and I kind of say, I'm grateful and I'm thankful just to be alive, I guess.
Yeah. Well, firstly, I just want to say, I'm sure on behalf of Aaron, I'm very sorry to hear about your uncle. Is it? Is it your uncle?
Yeah, my uncle, yeah.
Very sorry. Can we all give Justin a super amount of love? Love heart for you, Justin. We're sorry. Sorry to hear it. Sorry, man.
Thanks.
No, we love you, Justin. Max, love to you, and hope everyone gets through it as best as they can in these times. Pleasure. I want to bounce over to Naveen. I see Naveen sitting there. Naveen's like, whoa, what? Me? Naveen, you seem like a man of not only handsomeness, but a man of mystery and wisdom. Have you got a closing thought you want to share with us, Naveen?
Something that I just actually just popped up in my mind since when you called me out. Something I saw on, I think it was on YouTube or something, an interview which involved Elon Musk. So there was somebody the interviewer asked them, what advice do you have to motivate startup owners, guys who are starting up their own business? His response his response was, if you need motivation, don't start your own thing.
Wow.
Which actually just caught me off guard. I was like, damn, that really, really makes sense. Because if you're going to if you don't have the drive in you, you're going to quit the moment the first or second prospect says no to you. You're going to quit.
Yeah, I think I couldn't agree a bit more, because I guess if you need motivation, that implies that you need external people supporting you. It's not coming from within. Is that a fair? Am I looking at it correctly, Naveen?
Yeah, I guess so. Yes, because if you yourself do not want to do it, if you're not going to get up in the morning to do it, then all the other everybody else cheering you on and all the motivational posts that you see on LinkedIn and Instagram is not going to help if you don't have it in you. If you do not have that hunger.
Oh, okay. Can we have Naveen a round of applause? Naveen, that's an epic red pill. And John gave a closing thought in text, but I'd love to hear it verbally. John, did you want to tell us verbally what your closing thought is? John Attridge.
Yes, a lot of people get concerned and worried about life and stuff in business and all sorts of different things. But my closing thought is that, can you do something about it? And if so, take massive action. And if you can't, ignore.
Too easy. So, Greg, round of applause. And there you go. And Thomas Dean, I see Thomas Dean intensely sitting there. And I just thought I'd get a closing thought from Thomas Dean. What's your closing thought for us, Thomas? Something to keep us all thinking. Unmute first. Please unmute, though. Your closing thought might be hitting the unmute key.
Oh, well, Ed, I guess you're looking at these days, we're all locked in and everything. I think just be positive.
Yeah.
Everyone, we're going through a lot, but we've got a roof over our heads, we've got food on the table, and our kids are annoying us. what can be any better than that?
Well,
you're spending more time with your family. So I would say we might be having it tough, but cherish the moments of this, because when everything opens up, that's when we've got to put our skates on and get back into the rhythm.
True, man. Round of applause for Thomas. That's very, very good. And Mark made a good share. Take up a new hobby. I couldn't agree with more. In fact, lately, so a lot of you know that I got my new PC. I've been playing a bit of XCOM 2 and Fallout 4 on my brand new PC, and I got to tell you what, it's just so immersive. So, Mark, I couldn't agree with you more. As an old gamer who's gotten back into it, I couldn't give it there. And Mark is playing a guitar. There you go. I can see you doing that, Mark. You seem like the sort of guy that would play a guitar. I'm shit at a guitar, by the way. I'm just terrible. But gaming's kind of my thing. XCOM 2.
Yeah, just found it. Yeah, it was good. Had a jam session on the weekend, like a Zoom session where we are now. So people get their turns and the music and singing along. So first time I've tried that on a Zoom session. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, John, excellent. Correction, Mark, excellent. But thank you, Mark. Thank you very much. I was just going to say, we're going to finish up now. So just want to say thank you for coming. Just to let you know, we've got heaps of events this week. Come anytime. And I'm going to upload the photo and share the recording now. So give yourself a round of applause. Big thank you. Please unmute and say hello. And love your work, everyone.
Hello,
thank
goodbye.
you.
Have a good one.
Bye.